Hey guys, this is Orbit here, and as you can see I'm on my Oreo character, Sorcery Healer. I think it's about time that I released a loadout slash guide for those who are struggling with their sorcery healing. Now, I'm not saying I'm the best in the world at sorcery healing myself, because this is just an alt. What this will do is point you in the right direction. Okay, if any of you experienced sorcery healers have anything to add to the loadout, put it down below to help these guys out. What I don't want to see is saying that this loadout is shit, because there's no such thing as a shit loadout. Either the loadout works or the loadout does not work, and this loadout works. So let's first of all go through the loadout to start with. My inventory is a mess, don't worry about that. Okay, so here's how I've spec'd on the destiny tree. Here's the summoning tree. Iconic powers. These are the main ones, guys. Need these are the healing ones. Loadouts, healer. Okay, circular protection, invocation of renewal, soul, rejuvenate, bonus souls, transcendence. Okay, your circular protection is kind of like summons a big circle that will heal anybody that's on it. I call this the dance floor because it looks a little bit like a dance floor. Invocation of renewal. Some people don't like this. I do really like it, so I'm going to skip my loadout. Soul, that's a really nice one. It summons a soul, surprisingly, and that will heal nearby enemies. Then you got rejuvenate. Instantly restores health to the most injured person in your group, plus yourself. Then you've got bonus souls, which summons a shield for you and 3 other group members. Then you've got Transcendence, which is your 50% supercharge. So this is my loadout that I'm using at the moment. I've done every raid with this loadout, no problem, and it's working really well for me. Okay, before we go over rotations and looking at it in a little bit more detail, I'm going to take you over my mods that I'm using. Forget my inventory, I need to clear that out. Okay, so I'm using the staff, no particular reason, that's just the weapon I've got. The white socket is the restorative adapter. Now, to get the white sockets, guys, you must have the Home Turf DLC. DLC 6, you must have it, otherwise this doesn't come available to you. They are really handy if you do have DLC 6. You will need a lot of Marks of Triumph, though, to unlock the Boost 2 level tactical mods. Now, as you can see, the head is not yet modded. For the red sockets though, make sure you put restoration and precision in this, and that will grant you the socket affinity bonus, okay, which you need your bonuses, guys. Don't just put restoration and everything, you need your bonuses. The reason why you don't go restoration and might is because might is for damage and powers, and you, as a healer, you don't need damage and powers, you won't have any on your loadout, so just restoration and precision on your red sockets. Now, neck, as you can see, it's a DPS neck. I have got a gold healing neck that I'm using, but I've just put this one on so you can see the white neck socket affinity. Okay, and I'm using the focused restoration. Increases your restoration by 192 until your hit counter runs out. This effect is reapplied every 10 seconds. Okay, really nice for your healing. As you can see, for my yellow sockets, we are using plain restoration. Another alternative is restoration and power. Okay, I just prefer just having plain restoration because, you know, most of the time I've got power. Your back socket that I'm using is breakout regeneration, and when you break out, you'll gain health regeneration for 4 seconds. Too many fours there. Chest, I'm using the quick healing white socket. And for my blue socket, I will be putting restoration and health in these to get the socket affinity. Okay, on my blue sockets, my feet, I'm using explosive block, and for my hands, regenerative shielding. So this is how I'm modding my gear with sockets and that kind of stuff. Okay, yep, that's that. Here are my stats at the moment: 2070 restoration. Okay, combat rate 81. You know, that's this is just kind of average, you know, it's not top gear that I'm wearing at the moment. Okay, that's that. Let's go on to the loadout. Okay, so what you are going to do first, okay, well this is what I'm doing, I'm just sharing you what I'm doing. I will put down the dance floor. Okay, now don't put the dance floor down if you're kind of on the move and there's just one ad there, because you're going to spawn your dance floor, and by the time you've killed the ad, you know, people are going to be running on and your dance floor's a waste. So only put your dance floor down if it's a boss or like a large group of enemies that that need healing. Okay, or the rest of the time you can use your rejuvenate and invocation of renewal. Okay, so here's your dance floor. See what I mean? Kind of looks like a dance floor. Okay, so that's the first thing I will do. Then I will do my soul well. Now soul well has a long cast time. Okay, soul well has a long cast time. So what you want to do is clip it. You can either clip that with a trinket, a soda, boon of souls, or rejuvenate. Okay, and rejuvenate is always going to be off cooldown because it's pretty much instant cast. So I normally clip it with rejuvenate, which is your instant heal. So you're going to get the your healing over time from the soul well, plus a nice little burst heal for you and whoever's got the lowest amount of health. So boom, there's that. Soul well, clip into rejuvenate. Okay, and then you're getting healing over time for anybody who's on the dance floor, and you're getting healing over time as well through anybody who is near the soul well. The next one I'm going to talk about is invocation of renewal, which is this one. It's a huge cast time, really long cast time. That's why a lot of people don't like using it. But I really do like using it, because when you do land it, and you can land that a lot of the times, okay, it's got long cast time, but you know, there's very rarely that I'm getting interrupted. You shouldn't be in the mix of things anyway, so you should be quite far back. Now, we'll say that you know, once you've started the cast time, you know, someone might need a quick heal, and you're kind of stuck in that cast time. You're not stuck in that cast time, okay? You can clip it with anything. Although they won't get the bulk heal from rejuvenate, although they won't get the bulk heal from that invocation of renewal, you can clip out of it. So let's say I've casted invocation of renewal, someone's dying, I just clip straight away and start spamming my instant heal. They didn't get the big heal from the invocation of renewal, but what I have done is just save their life with my rejuvenate. Does that kind of make sense? Okay, when everyone's good though, you can do that, and then boom, everyone gets a nice big heal. You get some huge crits on invocation of renewal. Okay, what I like to do as well is when everybody's full life, I like to cast that, because by the time the bar's over, someone's going to have taken a little bit of damage, and that jumps them straight the way back up. Okay, next one I'm going to talk to you about is the Boon of Souls, okay, which is your group shield. This is really nice, you can clip it, okay, so well, clip into your Boon of Souls, okay, which will cast a shield, as you can see the red shields around me. Nice and handy to have a shield, okay. That's pretty much it, it's a shield at the end of the day, there's not much to say about that. And the last one is Transcendence, which is your 50% supercharge. That's you know, when things are going bad, stick that on. What it will do is make you non-interruptible, and it will give your team large amounts of health and large amounts of power also. Okay, for your secondary healer to be topping them up. So it's really good. 50% supercharge. And that is that, guys. I mean, there's not too much to talk about with sorcery healing, especially with this loadout anyway. It's pretty basic and straightforward, but it works really nicely. Okay, so I'm just going to go over again. I'll boom, clip into that. Then I'll be using my weapon a little bit. I normally go charge attack, tap, tap, tap. Charge attack, tap, tap, tap. Charge attack. Then I might want to do one of these, okay. Might put that on. Dance floor's back up, so I add that. Might get in the mix a little bit. clip that with there, get out of the way. You know, it's just nice and easy, guys. Sorcery healing is so easy, so easy. And that's, you know, like I said, that's literally it. Okay, with regards to your skill points, okay, your main stat that you want to spec into is your restoration. The higher your restoration, the more heals, the bigger the heals that you're going to be seeing. Then you obviously want your crit heals, your crit heal chance, that kind of stuff first. Then I'd start specking into my defense and toughness, you know, and then anything after that is kind of a bonus. Well, apart from that, I am not going to talk any longer. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment and subscribe. So the first thing I want to do, I know what you're thinking, why are you standing here, Orbit, you're going to heal the dummy to death. No, I'm not going to heal the dummy to death, but what I will do is get power back. Okay, so the first thing I will do is cast the dance floor, which is the one on the far left. Boom. Are you serious? What the fuck? Ow, fuck, bang my head. Ow. And, you know, that's pretty much gear, modding, that kind of stuff, okay?